Welcome. Looks like we are live now. Let's see if it looks like it's coming. Well, it says that we're broadcasting live. I'm hoping you guys are seeing us on YouTube, although I'm not able to see the YouTube. It says that we're broadcasting live. I'm hoping you guys are seeing us on YouTube, although I'm not able to see the YouTube. Okay, now I'm able. That we're broadcasting live. I'm hoping you guys are seeing us on YouTube, although I'm not. Okay, I'm shutting off my YouTube. It looks like it's working live now and we can begin. So I'm going to be filming this live today for you, but we are also going to have this for playback, hopefully. That will work as well. So I want to invite you and welcome you to this time that we created together today. And we're going to be together for 30 minutes. And this is part of a global event that the Neurosculpting Institute is putting together. So today, we're going to be doing a 30-minute meditation, and it's part of this global event, and I'm with you today from Boulder, Colorado. We just got our first snow yesterday, so it's beautiful. And I'm going to guide you through a 15-minute neurosculpting meditation, and if you're on the YouTube, you'll see some notes on the side of where we're going with the neurosculpting meditation today. And we're going to use your content for both the neurosculpting meditation, which is going to take us through 5 steps to help you toggle between the left and right hemispheres of the brain and down-regulate your stress response while up-regulating your prefrontal cortex or higher executive functioning parts of our brain. And then we'll go into a 10-minute body current practice to bring it into the body a little deeper. So I wanted to just share just a couple of minutes here before we begin, as people are getting on to this, that I want to just check before we start because I'm getting some messages. Yes, thank you. Okay, great. So it's perfect. So people, I think, are able to tune into this without a problem. I was getting some messages and I was thinking maybe that it did not work, but it sounds like it's working great. Everyone's here. So you might have noticed that things are, the outer environment sometimes seems a little bit out of control, especially lately with a lot of us and them and different issues around our own country as well as globally. So what we're going to do today is allow ourselves, give ourselves permission to release these imprints from our body. That doesn't mean that we need to agree with what is happening in the outside world and that we are going to control what's happening in the outside world. How this supports you personally and us collectively as humanity is that we're not carrying around the stress imprint in our bodies. And we're able to control or have a resemblance of control by self-directing our response and our nervous system to what's happening in the outside world. So that's really why we're here today, is to allow ourselves to come to a place of calm and ease within our nervous system so that we're better able and prepared to respond to outside stressors without these imprints creating dis-ease in our system. It takes about 18 hours to dissipate a stress response from our nervous system. If we don't go out and run after a stress response or shake it out, it takes 18 hours for all of those hormones to release and move out of our system. So we can shorten that time by doing some of these practices that actually help us release the stress response in a quicker way, an effective and efficient way. So next time a stressor in the outside world comes our way, we're able to respond to it in a more healthy way so those old imprints aren't coming up with us in our system. So it's 12:05, so we're going to get started right away. So I invite you to find a comfortable seated position or a standing position, if that's good for you, a place where you can just hear my voice. And I'll give you just a few seconds to find some place that's comfortable for you. And I'm going to be keeping time. So you gave yourself this time today, and you don't need to worry about the time. I'm going to guide you through everything. All you need to do is play along. Listen to my cues, earnestly pay attention, and allow yourself to have this experience. I'll ask you to use your content in this neurosculpting meditation, what you're releasing and what you're filling in, and allow that to come to you in the meditation. And know that there's really no way you can do this wrong if you just listen to my cues and allow yourself to experience this time together that you've created. So now that you have found a comfortable place to sit, lay down, or stand in a place that's safe for you, allow the eyes to close if that feels comfortable to you. And if not, perhaps set a soft gaze down, or maybe at a candle or at something that's beautiful to you rather than looking at the computer. And begin to notice this place that you set for yourself today. Noticing your connection to the earth beneath you, maybe under your feet or under your seat. And taking a moment to heighten your awareness around that connection. And in your way, I wonder how you may connect a little deeper. Connect a little deeper to the earth beneath you. Maybe connect a little deeper to your surroundings, maybe noticing the temperature of the room. And as you continue to cultivate a deeper connection to this moment, to the space that you're creating in the room, perhaps that reminds you of your safety. You're safe enough in this moment to be doing this meditation with me and people around the globe, and that your immediate needs are being met in this moment. And allowing the body to be breathed on its own, just noticing that connection to safety. That connection to all of your needs for this moment being met. You are safe and on stable ground. You are sheltered from the elements, and your body is being breathed all on its own. And then self-directing your awareness to your breath. Begin to notice, maybe as the breath is coming into the body, or perhaps notice how your ribs may be expanding with the inhale. Or perhaps notice how at the bottom of the exhale, your connection to the earth and this moment rests a little deeper. You are still safe on stable ground, and you're simply following your breath, noticing where it might take you, where it's filling and releasing from the body. And perhaps as you engage with your breath, you might even notice the smells in your surrounding. Taking a few moments to perhaps self-direct your awareness to the smells in the room. Or maybe you can even taste the breath as it comes in, noticing the tastes in the moment. And from this place of safety and heightened awareness, allow yourself to give yourself permission, Permission, maybe even seeing the word permission in your mind's eye. Permission to take the next few minutes with me now that we've created a place of safety and a connection to your body and the higher executive functioning parts of your brain. You can give yourself permission to settle a little deeper into the next 10 minutes that we complete this meditation. Allow yourself to imagine a container. It can be a garbage truck, a hot air balloon, any container that you wish. And seeing that container, direct your awareness perhaps to a thought that might already be there, or to a somatic marker in the body that might be coming through. And allow yourself, in noticing those areas that might feel constricted in the body, or thoughts that might be leading to hopelessness, fear, lack of control. And just begin to notice those thoughts, those feelings and emotions as they arise, keeping your container there as you allow these imprints to arise through your present moment experience. And with the next 4 exhales, you're going to exhale out rounded lips, and you're going to fill that container with these thoughts, feelings, or emotions that you wish to release. Perhaps you see as you exhale out the mouth or the nose, the container filling with stress, fear, concern, pain. Maybe you choose to set your awareness in how the body is releasing with each exhale. We're going to complete with 2 more exhales, filling your container and seeing that container fill. Body is releasing. And the body is continuing to breathe, linking and syncing your experience of what you wish to release, your content, into this container. And then directing your awareness to that container, seeing it filled with what you've chosen to release. And allow in your mind's eye for it to fade away. And perhaps you even wish to take your hands and move them in a motion to release. As this container releases away, you're further maybe rolling your palms or flicking your fingers and releasing out of your body as you're seeing this container release out of your vision until it's just a speck. And then it moves away completely. And direct your awareness back to the breath. Just noticing how it may or may not have changed. Perhaps noticing how the inhale may or may not have deepened. Noticing that you are still safe and on stable ground, and your needs are still being met. Perhaps you notice the space, or even just a tiny little space you may have already created with the release. Now allow yourself that permission again, PERMISSION, to imagine or see a golden sun above your head. And cultivating within yourself in your own way, maybe remembering a beautiful place you've been to recently, or feeling in your body a sense of seniority, calm, clarity, peace, anything that you wish to fill into the spaces that you released, and allow that experience to fill the sun. Your experience of times that you can remember a sense of ease, clarity, calm. And in that golden sun, maybe you even see the vibration or texture or a symbol that represents these qualities: compassion, empathy, whatever you choose. And fill that sun until it can't fill anymore. And on the inhale for the next 4 rounds of breath, inhaling through the nose or the mouth, whatever feels comfortable for you, see that golden sun with your energy of what you're claiming to fill in to your body, your neurology. Wash down on you, through you, into every cell of your body. Each inhale, drawing it in a little deeper, seeing that sun grow and glow as you fill yourself. The last 2 inhales, seeing it fill your body. And perhaps you even wish to roll your palms towards you or tap an area of your body that you wish this golden sun of what you're choosing in this moment to fill yourself with. Letting a somatic marker or indicator come through so you can remember what you're filling here. You can tap or roll your palms, whatever feels good to you. And finishing this last round of breath, allow yourself to notice that you are still safe and on stable ground. And perhaps you may even notice the shifts you've already created. Maybe they're subtle. Maybe they're really obvious, like the breath is slower and deeper. Maybe the heart rate's a little slower. Maybe there's even a smile on your face. In your way, allow yourself to imprint this experience so that you can recall it in the next time you feel life is out of control or you're noticing yourself stress. And maybe your imprint will be to touch your body in a certain way. So when you touch there, you'll remember this meditation. Or maybe it's to imagine a symbol. And as you imprint this experience in your way, I invite you to come up with 3 or 5 words to name this meditation. And maybe see those words in your mind's eye. And I wonder what it might be like for you to revisit these words next time you're feeling a stress response. Or next time you're feeling life is out of control, or you're not feeling a sense of status or seniority or clarity. And as you feel complete with this neurosculpting brain training meditation and have your name for this meditation, allow your eyes to open if they're closed and come out of meditation in your own way. Okay. So in this video, we don't have a lot of time to talk about what you just did, but rest assured that you self-directed your nervous system. If you earnestly used your content of what you were releasing and filling, and you earnestly found a place of safety to allow the nervous system to come to a place of ease, then you have created shifts. You can come back to those somatic markers that you used or the name that you chose for your meditation at any time. And now we're going to go into the body current heart centering practice to deepen the somatic imprint of this practice. So what we're going to do is clasp our hands, and I'll bring my chair back a little bit, I think will be how I'll do it so you guys can see. So as I was saying, if you turned in late or didn't hear at the beginning, it takes about 18 hours. Each time we have a stress response in our body, we have a thought that releases hormones, neurotransmitters, and it takes about 18 hours to release that out of our neurobiology. So what we're going to do with the body current practice is move our body to allow resources to come from the periphery back to our midline while we link and sync our breath to our intention. And we're going to be creating, and I'll guide you through this as we do this practice, an experience of heightening our awareness of what's coming through the frame of the present moment, awareness of our sensations, thoughts, everything is welcome. Acceptance doesn't mean you have to like it or want it to happen, but accept it for the moment, that this is what's arising through the present moment. And the third A is an allowing for a shift to happen, an experience. So we're going to start by clasping our hands, and I want you to clasp your hands, and then in order to create a heightened sense of awareness, we're just going to recross our hands so our opposite thumb is on top. And we're going to spend the next 6 minutes doing this practice together to increase our vagus nerve, our response in our vagus nerve to a sense of relaxation rather than hypervigilance. So what we're going to do is, in our clasped hands, we're going to bring them right down to our base of our pelvis. And this is how the practice goes, and then we'll just go right into it. We're going to inhale up to the heart, keeping the shoulders down, the heart lifted. Exhale from the heart out, rounded lips. Releasing what we choose to release on the exhale. Inhaling, filling back up. What are you choosing to invite into the body? And exhaling, either choosing to press the palms down on the exhale or palms up and exhale back down. It's that simple. Don't underestimate the potency of these practices due to their simplicity. They're purposely simple, although it's not easy to keep your one-pointed focus. So let's try this together and really create a different imprint in our neurobiology. So I'll guide you for the next 5 minutes through this practice. Inhale, bring the arms back up to the heart. Exhale, press the hands away. Exhale all the way out. Inhale back to center. And exhale back down. Good. Allow the eyes to close once you get the movements. Inhale. Exhale. Choose what you're exhaling and releasing. Maybe even see that container from the neurosculpting practice and fill another container with what you're releasing. Inhale, choose what you're imprinting. What are you taking in? Peace, calm. Exhale, root back down. Good. Keep going at your own pace. Inhaling and exhaling. Allowing your awareness to heighten, awareness of how the body is being moved, how the breath is coming through the body. Acceptance of any thoughts or even visions of violence or anything that comes up. Accept it and allow it to move through you so it doesn't feel like it's happening to you. And in allowing for the shift that you're creating right here, right now with me and everyone else who's tuning in and will tune in later to this practice. So finishing up whatever round you're on. And we'll come back to that place whenever you get there that we started from. Then we're going to move energy from the heart center a little bit faster now for the last minute. So it's going to look a little bit more what I call staccato. And the invitation is to bring up something that you really want to move out of the heart center, to center your heart around this present moment, to center your heart around what you're choosing to invite in. So for the last minute here, we're going to move a little bit stronger and faster if that feels good to you, or just keep with what you've been doing with this body current practice. So here we go. Keep going at your own pace, choosing what you're releasing with each strong exhale, choosing what you're inviting in with the inhale, awareness, acceptance, and allowing for a shift. Last few rounds, give it your all here, create an imprint that you can remember. We're going to take 3 more rounds wherever you're at. And when you finish that last round, bring the hands to the heart, and we're going to come into Garuda Mudra, Mudra of the Great Eagle. Right palm at the heart, left palm on top. Link and sync your thumbs together. Place them right above the heart. If it feels comfortable and safe for you, close the eyes for the last 30 seconds here. Allow the body to be breathed again. Perhaps noticing any shifts that you've already created. And imagining yourself still doing that body current, heart centering practice. By simply imagining that next time you have a stressful moment, you can actually bring up this sense of ease that you created in your neurobiology. So see yourself doing this practice, feel yourself doing this practice, and drop in a seed of gratitude for taking this time today, right here in the center of your heart, to take 30 minutes out of your day to release stressful imprints from your neurobiology. And when you feel complete with that sense of gratitude, allow yourself to release the mudra and allow the eyes to open if they're closed. Thank you so much for joining me today from my studio Prajna here in Boulder, Colorado. I invite you to look at the notes in this video and to catch one of the Neurosculpting Institute's meditations that are happening over these past many days till the 27th of November to further allow yourself to choose to make a shift in your body so that we can all be present and able to share our voices out in the world, stand authentically behind our beliefs, and feel a sense of seniority and autonomy while leaning into one another to uplift humanity. If you want to find out more about me, you can find out more at energizeshanti.com or visit the neurosculptinginstitute.com. And feel free to email me with any questions that came up at shanti@energizeshanti.com. Thank you again for joining me. Enjoy a beautiful rest of your day.